Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Team 4-Star off of the 4-Star Bento channel, continuing with the Dragon Ball Z Abridged Creator Commentary Series. We're on episode 57. God, we have not got a lot left. And let's get right into it.
I'm happy that things are about to crack off, if you will. But there's a lot of things that happen in this episode.
Even after all it's the start of the Cell games.
Oh, hell yeah!
Other than Mr. Satan showing up and having, you know, the fight of his life here, we also
it is the fight of his life.
get introduced to a character that I think helps to carry part of this arc, part of like the rest of this, and that's Jimmy Firecracker, your boy.
Yeah, boy, Jimmy Firecracker.
This is sort of amazing. In the last couple of episodes, we introduce maybe not a fan favorite. I'm actually not.
He's one of my favorites.
He's one of mine
and
too.
Xander Mobus, who comes in and just knocks it out of the park.
Xander Mobus.
Yeah, just
Xander
oh my
Mobus, that's the
God.
voice actor, right? Okay.
He brings such life and energy to Jimmy Firecracker. I knew as soon as we started writing him, I love this character.
Yeah.
I will say it is very hilarious to me how few people realize the Joker from Persona 5 is Jimmy Firecracker.
Yep.
And it just makes me so happy because I love the shit out of Persona 5.
So let's do it.
Following is a fan vice parody. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball
Mr. Satan's voice is brilliant. I always call him Hercule because of the English dub, so I apologize. A lot of you get annoyed with that. But...
Immediately.
Oh, and I've added the episode of Bardock special thing to the playlist now. Sorry.
Is this the first one where we add Dragon Ball Super and Shueisha into our intro?
Yeah, actually. I think it is.
That's
Now
what
that
I
you
was
mention
curious about because this is the first time I think our intro has changed to this degree. We're like,
Super
all right, time to slap some new companies on there.
it. Yeah, actually.
Territorial.
Oh, that is interesting.
Also, Vegeta is no longer on there.
Is that really not part of it?
I love that we decided to do it as like a pay-per-view event.
Announcement.
A promise
From a hero.
I'm gonna squat you like the bug. You are one ring.
This is boss. I've made an announcement.
To decide it all.
Are you filming up there?
What are you doing?
It all comes together. At the hashtag Cell Game.
Hashtag Cell Games, mate.
On ZTV.
I wonder if they're going to check out all the spin-offs they did as well, because they did, like, that's what started off Devil Artemis, isn't it? Because they did Cell Versus, and they did loads of different anime characters, like Pokemon, Death Note, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, like, they did loads of those stuff, and then Devil Artemis did it, didn't it? Yeah.
With your boy, Jimmy Firecracker!
Live on site as the mighty Mr. Satan takes on the sinister Cell in a no-holds-barred fight for the fate of the world.
Let's go!
Will it be humanity's last stand, or will the devil get his due? Find out this Sunday at the Cell Game.
Cell Games.
Presented by Heat.
It's so great that we'd open it with that. It's just so it's incredibly strong. I love who did the narration for that?
That was Connor, I believe, who did the narration.
Oh, he did? Awesome.
Yeah. Also, that was edited by Masako.
Oh, right, okay.
He does a really good,
Because Masako can edit, man.
like, television-style reel. Like,
Yeah.
he's great at that.
Oh yeah, phenomenal. That's why I picked him. I was like, he can do it better than I can.
Yeah, like
Oof.
his graphical overlays and the way he slide in and pop out the way they do. Just, mwah.
That is not the one.
Well, he says it.
He says it.
Cool. Snarking.
Let's go.
Got my wristbands on and my boots are tied. Gonna grab my friends and fight a bug guy. Today is fighting day.
It's so random when they come up with these random things. Like, I love it. That's genius.
Goku! Hey, Chi-Chi! You coming with?
What? No,
You wanna come watch?
Look, you've already died once. I can take that. I can
Oh,
make
this is a nice
peace
moment.
with that. You're a fighter, and to be honest, it's why I fell in love with you.
I mean, yeah, it is why they fell in love, isn't it? Fighting. Oh.
But Gohan? Not Gohan. Not our baby boy.
Chi-Chi, come on, don't be like that.
Goku.
If Gohan dies, that means the world's doomed
doomed anyway, so what will it matter?
Okay, for the record, we know that I'm not great at this. But
I
you
love
know
the
what I'm
acknowledgement.
good at?
Leaving?
Fighting!
Fighter! Pop.
Maybe I'll get lucky and Cell and him will just kill each other.
Daddy!
Sweetie, I can only afford to support 2 Saiyan mouths, and you've got a bun in the oven.
It's just a reality for.
It's like, come
I
on,
love
let's just
disaffected
like.
Ox King. It's like,
The
I
facts.
like Goku, but Jesus Christ.
I had a hoard of money, and now I don't.
Yeah.
And he is why.
Look, I'm a retired king. My subjects, they don't pay their taxes like they used to, all right? I don't even have the axe anymore.
Apparently it's too aggressive.
I still keep all my gear, but that's for clubbing on the weekends.
I still maintain that in his older age, he just goes clubbing at bear bars.
Yeah, you made like a little short specifically for that, for the,
There's
I
barely
never
in that.
thought it after he showed up in Super wearing the fucking tank top with the spike
Hell
cuff.
yeah! Like, what is that costume? Yeah, like that is a party outfit if there is one.
I'm like, that is the
That man-
most 50-year-old bear move I've ever seen
Hell
in my
yeah.
That man
life.
just came from the leather bar.
I imagine this is a club that no one ever admits they go to, and they bump into each other, but they never talk about it. Just like you just bumped into Piccolo. Oh, we just party and not talk about it.
Yeah.
It's probably the best. Tian's just in his own corner. They can't know I'm here too.
Hey guys! Y'all ready for the tournament?
Wow, everyone's just
Wow,
not
did
happy
someone
about
die? Oh gosh, where's
Where's
Yamcha?
Yamcha?
Nobody's dead.
this. Yeah,
And why are you all so glum, chums?
He's worried that the sadness finally took him.
I was about to say, some people, like, I don't know if that was what we intentionally...
Oh God, did I not tell him I was his friend enough?
Come on! Today is fighting day!
Goku, last time I fought Cell, he basically tamborined me.
Dragon
He's
Ball
gone through
callback.
Yeah, reference to the original series where Krillin died.
Fuck Dragon Ball.
transformation since we fought, so still trying to come to terms on that one, really. Long story short, we're basically just going for moral support.
Oh, I know. But I'm
duh.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
so excited, guys! I finally get to punch him!
Yeah.
Right in his
Face,
handsome
face, handsome
Why
face.
do you keep calling him
Handsome.
Because that
Jawline don't lie, and neither do I.
Now let's go! I don't want nobody getting a swing at Cell before me!
Oh, sure. Like anyone else would be dumb enough to show up.
Here he comes.
Jimmy Firecracker here.
Jimmy
on
Firecracker.
the game, presented by Heat Tap.
Heat Tap.
Because apparently nobody else would take this job. But don't worry about me, because Jimmy Firecracker corn and he don't give a f.
Fuck.
As soon as we came up with that line, I'm like, oh, there he is. The boy.
Jimmy crack corn and he don't give a fuck.
Jimmy Firecracker corn and he don't give a fuck.
Also, where there's smoke, there's firecracker.
Yep.
I want to believe that he started off as like an 18-year-old war correspondent. You call this a battle zone? I'll have you know the Red Ribbon Army ain't shit. It ain't shit. But gunfire. Oh, they heard my reporting and they weren't a fan of my take on the events.
We took this guy, we were like taking the reporter angle, but we gave him the energy of a wrestling promoter. We gave him Jimmy Hart energy.
Hell yes.
You know, it's Jimmy Hart meets a war reporter. Imagine Jimmy Hart as a war reporter.
Yeah.
Also, I think that's not his original background.
I would believe that.
God,
I would not be surprised either. The amount of edits I've seen him do throughout these creator commentaries is unreal.
So fantastic. We took this like kind of nothing character, and I remember being blown away because they have this Dragon Ball Z Monopoly game, and it's one of those really bad ones where you're buying characters instead of properties.
Oh.
Which it's so stupid. Just let
Kame House.
Yeah, they're already in a
Capsule
property.
Corp.
The Breach
Planet
property.
Namek, whatever.
The Breach
But
property.
in the brown spaces, one of them is Jimmy
All
Firecracker, and I'm like, he made it. He made the cut of the characters that you buy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's amazing.
He'll take any job. He'll take every job. He'll take your job. And speaking of jobs, nobody else is here yet. Will Jimmy Firecracker have to get in that ring? Does Jimmy
Firecracker gotta go down there and slap that perfect jawline.
It looks like Cell is saved the wrath of Jimmy Firecracker.
And you believe he might do it too.
I'm wondering.
This is him, folks. The man, the legend, the winner of the 24th World Martial Arts Tournament,
Mr. Satan!
Maybe shouldn't have made this an open invite. really.
It's the one that I regret the most.
Better update that TVPG to TVMA, because you're about to see a full-blown massacre.
Okay.
Wait, what's
Which
this?
anime is he
The
from?
camera's calling us down. Come on, Larry. What do I always say?
Where there's smoke, there's
Firecracker.
You're goddamn
Once again, Kai coming in to fill in for the great everyman.
Yes, absolutely perfect performance from Kai.
Great neutral. It's such a perfect neutral voice for a camera operator. Just being, it's why.
Yes, sir.
This entire opening segment is so well written. It's perfect. Like, I love Firecracker immediately. Like that's when we were writing this. Is just he came across immediately, wonderfully.
Also, want to point out, this is another instance where we used the dub music. We got an arrangement of Mr. Satan's theme, because if there's anything I got to give the Vulcaner score, they made a lot of...
They make great chip tunes, like
little
bites.
Well, yeah, but they also can, like, make for really hype music, especially for someone like a wrestler. Oh, yeah, no, I absolutely get it.
I think that's why so many people equate Z to wrestling in a lot of ways.
Honestly, the dub score takes what would have otherwise been a understandable comparison and then ranks it up to how could you not if you grew up with both at the same time?
Yeah, there's a massive crossover.
Yeah, I can't remember who decided or who like suggested that we use Mr. Satan's theme because I couldn't even remember it for the most part.
It might have just been your call.
I think that was your call.
No, but I think I'm almost certain.
I have zero memory of me ever suggesting that. So
really,
of anybody, it might have been me, but I don't remember.
I want you to know we were taking credit for stuff we've never done in this truck, and we're telling you right now we did not do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say it was you then because you had more of a familiarity with that score and Mr. Satan.
I will say I guess I like more tracks on the original Z thing. I just think there's a couple tracks that are really good. Cell's theme and Vegeta's, I think the big.
You mean the ones that we ended up making?
Yes, the ones we ended up doing.
Mr. Satan, sir, what do you have to say to your adoring public?
First, to all the kids at home, do not recreate the violence you are about to see. Unless you buy the new Mr. Satan action figure on sale now in stores everywhere.
Of course it is.
And why, Mr. Satan, have you come here today?
Well, aside from being sponsored by Hey-Tap, Mr. Satan never backs down from a challenge. Not when it comes to evil, vile, wretched, contemptible, wicked, monstrous.
Crack that
Definitely
thesaurus.
shouldn't have made this an open invite.
Nefarious.
I'm just gonna stand here and take this.
Go away, I'm nefarious.
Oh, hey!
He's just disassociating.
It's Yamcha. Hiya, guys. How you doing?
Just heading towards the arena. Vegeta passed us earlier. Flipped us off. Well, that was a good way to start the morning.
Yeah, but we totally flipped him off back.
Tien skipped shoulder day. Now
Yeah, I'm just sweating.
He's just wearing a shirt. Like if you wear a baggy shirt, it covers.
It's true, but I don't think it covers it by lowering it by 1 to 1/3.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Where are they gone?
So. That's God. Is that his power? Oh my God.
It changes based on how you flex.
Oh no, he just didn't. He didn't get his what do you call it?
Pump on.
Yeah, he didn't get his pump on.
He's not feeling like he's always calming.
Yeah, he's not dehydrated right now. It's
I flicked him off back. You just waved and laughed nervously.
Look, I don't have your mutually sustained hate boner for the guy, okay?
I don't have a hate boner for him.
Dude, it's a pretty hateful boner.
It's great.
It's a pretty hateful boner. Is one of my favorite Yamcha lines in the show. It might be
pretty hateful boner because he's with somebody that he knows he can give some shit to.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
For the first time, hearing him get an actual uncontested like clapback. Get on Yamcha.
Dude, if anyone has a beef with Vegeta, it's me, and I'm telling you right now, you got a hateful boner for him. He's fucking my ex-girlfriend.
Iniquitous, execrable, villain like you.
Yeah!
What do you have to
say to that?
Oh, what's the matter? Satan got your
Here
tongue.
it comes.
Are you sure about this?
Speak up, bug boy.
You look like an extra from a budget porno flick. The kind where everyone gets tested afterwards. Even the cameraman.
You're...
Did they find you in the subway? Were you homeless? Did you get your start in bum fights?
This is getting oddly personal.
That's a reference to that one subway picture that Nappa holds up.
Yeah.
Of that one dude that looks exactly like Mr. Satan.
Yep.
And this is also the start of our unspoken but highly implied backstory for Mr. Satan
that he was at one point homeless.
Oh, right,
Do you have any actual friends? Any relationships at all that aren't about your money or your position?
I have a daughter.
Oh, that poor orphan.
Damn.
Another man has just touched down at the arena. Sir, are you looking to take on the terrifying Perfect Cell?
Get that mic out of my face before I give you a colonoscopy with your camera.
Message received, violent stranger.
Violent stranger.
When we were writing this one, I'm just like, I part of me wanted Vegeta to grab, like, put the mic in my face. Yeah, no, you know what? You know what I think? You know what I really think? And then Vegeta finally gets to talk to everybody in the live. Oh, I think the only reason why
everybody in the audience booing him.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Humans suck.
That would be exactly it.
Saiyan's got to fix everything. Or the damn Green Man. He has to fix it, and he's terrible too. He just keeps running down everybody. I am your.
The question, Prince. Do you plan to take me on? Because I'm ready to throw down when you are, buddy. Come on, let's toss you through a mountain of fire for old time's sake. The old silent treatment, is it? Don't tell me you came all the way out here just to stand around and look mean. Oh, I see. You took my advice.
God.
You're waiting for...
Goku!
My dear Android 16. How
With the Capsule
wonderful
Corp
for you to join
logo,
us
I
today.
didn't realize
Are
that.
you here for...
Goku!
Of course, your little murder crush.
I love the phrase murder crush.
Between hate boner and murder crush.
I think that's the most Sideshow Bob line of this. Your little murder crush.
Of course, your little murder crush.
I do not have a murder crush, Cecil. I do not have that.
Cecil.
I love
Freddy's
the
just
little
back on
Capsule
TV,
clip-on
isn't it?
over the red-
Or on
red-
Power.
Well, hurt the
This is
president.
our proprietary tech now.
Right?
Dad, no. We did software pass this, so now we can do this here.
You know Dr. Brief slapped that on there because he knew this was going to be televised.
Yeah,
Also, like-
advertising.
Paint over the red ribbon.
No, that costs money.
I'll have you know, do you think I'm made of paint? I'll have you know that Yajirobe ate everything in the basement, including the paints.
He drank all the paints. All of it. Didn't even slow down. Cracked open the cans and just went ham.
That was leaded paint.
I believe his superpower is he can eat everything.
He's like a man goat.
And another
man,
mysterious stranger has appeared
Goatly.
from thin air. Where do these people keep coming from? And who does their hair?
Obviously, they're just hiding behind rocks, waiting to make their dramatic entrances, and using cranes and wires to make it look like they're flying. Similar to the practical effects we used in Sky China 2, Mr. Satan versus Dr. Boyman in theaters Friday.
A lot of people miss that that's a reference to World's Strongest.
Yeah, like the first Sky Gina was Dead
Sky
Zone.
Gina was Dead Zone, which ended up starring Mr. Satan somehow.
Yep.
And then the second one is World's Strongest.
I would love
And I don't know if we'll ever make this one, but we had a Dragon short planned where it was going to be set on the set for Sky Gina 3,
Oh, right.
the big-ass mighty tree.
Yeah.
And it was going to be a Christmas theme because Shane Black was directing it.
Yep. We had preliminary animation.
Well,
done
you
for
could
that,
do
but
it now.
just
It wasn't.
Christmas is coming up.
It was
That'd be
way
cool.
better on page than it was on screen, unfortunately.
What I love about Jimmy being here, even in the show itself, is we have a real person going, what the fuck is
going on? Yeah.
Without any context, just dropping in the middle.
Yeah, it's like if an old person was thrown in, be like, how are they flying in? Who are you? Why is there so many people here? I thought Hercule's the big deal. Mr. Satan, sorry.
The weirdest shit gets.
I mean, that's again,
That's-
kind of like what we had with 16 when it was Cell versus Trunks.
Yeah.
We have these guys as the play-by-play people here, and it's great to be able to cut back to them to get their reaction to all this weird bullshit that's happening.
I feel like even Toriyama, while working on this, realized I need something to cut to during this. I do. I
Need
think
something
as
else.
I'm
You have to have a
writing
B-plot.
manga, I need something to cut to during this fight. I do. They're much more pronounced in the anime.
Have you read the manga?
Scott's explained it to me.
A lot of this stuff isn't there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, is Jimmy in the manga?
Jimmy's in the manga,
That's what-
but it's
They cut to him a lot less, I'm
They-
guessing.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
They still make some jokes.
pan it out
with
more in the anime.
Satan and only Satan.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
That's man. Oh
But
boy, we'll have a
he's mainly there for levity in the manga, I think.
Yes, he is.
Will you be participating in the games as well, 16? Or are you just going to sit on the sidelines like the prince over here? Okay, are you seriously just going to say his name over and over?
He is here.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
And our roster is complete.
Goku.
I hope this day finds you well, Son Goku.
Slipped a little weird on my arm, but yeah.
Yeah,
I see
that's
you
good.
brought the whole gang along to witness our battle. Piccolo, Trunks.
Tension on.
Kiko, how you
He took
doing?
off his white shirt.
Perfect. And Yamcha, what a surprise!
Surprise.
How's it going, man?
Oh, good. I brought towels and water bottles.
And like that, you've already contributed more than Vegeta.
This is like your big push was Cell has to be nice to Yamcha.
Yeah.
Cell being nice to Yamcha, it was just funny to me. It's just
Yeah,
like,
I think it's great.
Hey, I'm okay with
Because everyone else picks on him,
Yamcha.
and it's just
Hey,
like,
man.
Why would I
How
hate a
you
man?
doing?
I would never hate a man who
Look,
clearly
you're going to die by the end of this, but it's it's not personal.
I think the big thing for him is like, why would I pick on Yamcha? There's
It's
nothing
beneath
fun
him.
about that. Yeah.
My head kind of
Easy
is that
target.
Yamcha is just kind of accepts where his ranking is, and he's not living under delusion of where he's at. So he's like, no, I like him for that reason. He's not in denial about himself. He
Doesn't
knows
lie,
what his
yeah.
limits are, but that I can respect it. Tell me.
Look,
Thank you very much.
He's here. He showed up. Good for him.
I wonder what he has against Krillin. Besides Krillin getting in his way.
That's I think exactly what happens. Yamcha was
Yeah, it's the fact that Krillin actually stands up to him and he knows Yamcha wouldn't.
Nah.
Hello, little duckling.
Hey, 16! Looks like they fixed up your dome real nice, huh, buddy?
Indeed. I am now operating at 100% efficiency. And for some reason, register 10 kilograms lighter.
Good on you, buddy. You look great.
Oh, hi. I'm so good.
Here we go.
Who are you?
Huh?
Huh?
I have waited oh so long.
I forgot about this. This is so funny.
Please don't tell me, baby, I was wrong. Dreaming of you every night. Holding back until the time was right. I counted
Keeps
the
going.
days.
I actually went through and I wrote a full parody version of that song for this moment, but you said, no, we're just going to use the regular one. And I felt so bad after that. I'm like, but I did this.
I want you to know that he laughed the whole time when he removed it. He was like, yeah.
I don't even know if you looked at it.
That's, you know what? I think he did.
Would it make you feel better if I did or didn't?
I don't know.
Well then, choose one.
I've been waiting so long.
Because guess what? I can't remember.
I know.
Well, I need you to remember because I got no memories at this state.
I don't remember what the lyrics were, but I remember sort of like, I've been waiting oh so long to kill Son Goku, baby, all night long. And it went on from there. Like, I wrote like the first full verse of the song like we had in there.
Right.
And it was, oh.
I love the way you cut it, though. I mean, the full song would be great. The way you cut it was done. And when it goes up, and then it cuts. It's like, it's the good fake out.
This guy's
intense.
This guy's intense.
I get paid for every second I'm on camera, so if we could just...
Excuse me, sir. Are you or any of your freakish-looking friends
This part,
participating
I
in the
fucking love
tournament
this.
today?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go punch that cell a lot. In fact, if you don't mind,
If and you don't
I'm gonna
mind.
go do that right,
Right now.
Okay, enough!
Motherfucker! Just that shove. The shove from who is ostensibly to the audience the world's strongest human.
Yeah.
Slap. Ah, poof.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck! It's the ways like
one-handed just.
It's censored, but the intensity in Xander's voice when he's doing that is
It's great, yeah.
Mwah.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes I worry about censors kind of cutting into the intensity of a line, but luckily it's delivered so well and with such precision that you get it.
It's
It's amazing.
The great debate of is it funnier hearing the swear or hearing the bleep? I'm like, either or.
I won't lie, as I get older, for me, when I was younger, sure, censoring it because I'm like, oh, they said a bad word, but they covered it up with a beep. If you do creative censoring, that could be funny. But just censoring a swear word for me at this point.
But at this point, we had already established.
Oh
this
no,
is
no,
just
but
what
I'm
we
just
do.
talking about like as an adult.
Gotcha.
Like honestly, it's why I kind of like writing for Helsing so much because I get to like I don't have to worry about that.
It's also what makes like certain jokes, like in James Gunn's Suicide Squad with King Shark's, like it's the worst fake mustache I've ever seen.
Fuck! It's also, I mean, while I've been down here recording this with everybody, after finding out I had not seen an episode of Harley Quinn, Lenny's like, yeah, you're watching Harley Quinn now. And I just turned it on. I'm like, why would I want to watch? This is pretty funny.
No, this is good.
And then all of a sudden, it's me, and I'm like, oh my god.
I've been waiting oh so long.
Once you saw Bane.
Dude, it's the
Pick
same
a card. Is this your card?
No.
Fuck.
The Android 16 song was perfect for when I saw Bane. I'm just like, I played Napa. You think I'm not going to look at Bane like, Oh my God, Daddy, it's you, the strongest version of what I am.
Not playing second fiddle to a bunch of gym rats with too much time on their hands. I am the world martial arts champion, and I will be the one to defeat Cell.
There was a tournament? You won a tournament? I won a
On the
tournament!
tournament.
That means he's even stronger than Krillin.
Wait, hold on. Why me specifically?
I really wanted a turn. Oh well, I guess we'll
Okay,
have to let the champ handle it.
I love that because Krillin made it to the semifinals on
That's
a
brilliant.
semi-frequent basis.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow, out of all the people here, that means he's even stronger than Krillin.
Yeah, no, it's actually him trying to be accurate.
Yeah.
What I love is Goku is so genuinely like, oh my God, I'm meeting other fighters. I'm so excited for this convention. I can't wait to meet all these other fighters.
you get that kind of
He won a
vibe.
championship because Goku's like basis of championships is no, that shit's hard. That shit's hard to win, and this guy won.
I believe Goku would think wrestling is real.
Probably.
Yeah, he would. He would totally. Oh my God, dude! Didn't you say he was his brother and he betrayed him? That was really evil, but that's okay because that happens to me sometimes too.
Like, I wonder if you compare everybody to Dragon Ball, who is like the strongest person in Dragon Ball in those tournaments that Satan could beat? Do you think he could beat Nam?
Yeah, maybe.
America
I
couldn't.
think he could have beaten Nam.
Could have beaten Nam. Could he have beaten like what was his name, Pomput or whatever? Like King Choppa.
You are making these names up.
They do not exist.
Wait, King Choppa and Pomput.
Different
was
people.
Pomput was the star, the TV star. Champa was actually a guy who was supposed to be like really good. He was like he's basically the proto Satan if you think about
Yeah.
it.
Goku jobbed in a like preliminary. But
Oh yeah.
Boom.
You know, I want to think that I don't know. He's shown to be actually pretty strong.
Yeah.
But
Well, Satan just once
It's
you
just-
compare him next
it's-
to all these gods, he's like, yeah, now he's not. He's just a regular ass dude now.
yeah.
Could he have beaten Monster Beast Giran? It's like, you know,
Are you for real right now?
Yeah, he's the champ.
he's got this.
I can't tell if he's serious, and that's very concerning.
Good. Now that we have rank all sorted out, I think it's about time I teach Cell where he falls. Specifically at my feet. When I, Mr. Satan, and this little freak show once and
Here we go.
Y'all ready to get down and dirty with the 3 hottest stars from the Y Network?
What's this? New
By God's running!
bitter rivals of ZTV?
like we don't got enough knuckleheads hogging my spotlight.
It's so random. So rad.
Coming to you live from the Cell Games Arena, it's Tisa.
Brody,
Boom.
Immediately.
So originally those were like Mr. Satan's students, right?
Yeah.
And they showed up and they just stuck around for the entire anime arc.
So this was a decision. I'm pretty sure the
Yeah,
anime
they were
producers made to add more
annoying.
filler,
Yes.
essentially into this to
Basically taking Satan's joke and then removing it from
Really
Satan.
just
Okay,
yeah.
so they Kuroshki and Karoni, they are Big Van Vader
Yeah, Vader
and Shawn Michaels.
Michaels.
They're straight
Ah.
up wrestling characters. So when Scott says, "Okay, I want to remove the wrestling characters," I'm like, "But Scott, those are wrestling
I
characters."
was with this from the beginning. No, we
Yeah, honestly,
It's too much.
whether it's killing them in the helicopter or killing them after they land, they aren't being a part of this.
No,
yeah.
get rid.
So the reason I hate them, and I
You're not
truly,
wrong for hating 'em.
honestly hate them, is because Mr. Satan's joke only works because he's the only guy there.
Yeah.
Do like
And you
running
got
the
other
shit.
people doing the
He's
same
he's
thing.
running it off of Jimmy Firecracker. It is a two
Backwards.
guys going back with each other. But to have his students there
undercuts
quadrupling
it.
down on the joke, it's like why?
It's too much.
You've now taken what is supposed to be a side comedy character for this whole sequence, and then expanded it into a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Also, I just didn't want to have to write for them. I mean,
Yeah, no, it was.
I think when this episode was released, specifically, Big Van Vader was a big wrestler in Japan.
All right.
Wrestling has always been fairly big in Japan.
Yeah.
No, but Big Van was like one of the. He's possibly the second biggest like foreign villain in wrestling history in Japan. He had one of the craziest runs. So I wouldn't be shocked if he was on TV at this time too.
Right.
For them, they're
So
like,
that's what
throw
they
him
threw
on
it
there
in.
too. And
Makes
Shawn Michaels,
sense.
I think this is around 92, 93. Shawn Michaels was also coming up. So it's really interesting that they used them. But like you said, they completely killed the joke. So as much as I'm a big
Yeah.
wrestling fan, I didn't fight. And how hard did I fight to try and keep them?
I can't remember.
I don't remember you fighting at all, honestly.
I just kind of I saw where Scott.
I think you were like, I can see potential with these guys. I think you understood where we were coming from.
I just felt like removing a comedic angle was a bit of a. I was like a little bit worried about that because I was worried specifically like, okay, we're taking something that we could cut to away, which is a decision we might regret.
But they barely do anything.
That's true. But when it comes to the actual show, when it comes to our version, we could have done something with it. But in the end, they do undercut the bit that Mr. Satan is, and you guys are right.
And this is funnier and just makes it better.
I was really happy with how this worked out.
Also, while I'm not personally a fan of arbitrary changes for the sake of it, it is pretty great to be like, no, we killed 3 whole characters and cut them out of every scene that they were in.
Except
Straight
for
away.
where their ghosts haunt the battlefield.
Yes, just that one shot.
Because of all the spirit energy. But I will say that when we do changes like this, it truly makes it kind of our own beast.
Yeah.
And that's truly what changes it from the original. And the more we do that, the better, in my opinion. But that's why this worked out really great. So let's take it away. Corpses. They're okay, right? It was a cargo
Also, I got to
robot.
make another dub joke.
Did those people just die?
Don't be an idiot, Jimmy. Obviously, that was just an unmanned remote-controlled cargo robot with a voice recording.
I love how he's got an explanation for
Filled with fake cadavers.
everything.
I'll give him points for effort, though.
Mr. Satan ain't no one's fool.
Go, Chip!
Rocky's so awesome!
This Satan guy, huh?
Feeling people are dying and we're just watching.
Yep.
Now, Sal, if that is your
real name.
It's actually perfect, Sal.
It's actually
Garbage!
And Mr. Satan's gonna take out the
Trash.
Wait, you were serious? You were actually gonna fight? I thought you were just somebody's hype man.
I am
The hype.
Kill him! Larry.
single blow.
Sorry, that's one of the funniest Vegeta moments. I am the hype. Kill him! Oh, this is brilliant.
Faster than light.
Shwa!
Satan,
Bam. That's edited in, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be that's edited in.
Like we had to like all right, so he hits the wall and just blood? Yeah.
Yeah, just like streaks down. I remember there was like a kind of debate as to whether or not his body should like kind of roll like a pachinko ball down, but
the worry was
honestly,
it wouldn't look
nowadays I might have been able to do that. This was back before I was like
the long streak. I think
funny.
is better
It's great.
comedically.
It's great.
I'll also say there was a small bit of me that wondered if we could have killed Satan there.
That wouldn't have
You
been
know
nearly
that
as good.
this was the bigger debate actually. Karoni and Peroshki was like a minor one. We were like, do we get rid of Satan?
We
entirely?
needed.
Yes.
No, you gotta have him.
cut the Satan.
I also think people would have rebelled against it. You remove Satan entirely, like well.
Granted, we don't really change his character very much.
No.
The dude's only a parody character.
We already
make that joke.
Yeah, we make a joke that we don't really change Satan's character. All we do is just like again, we turned him up.
You just
That's
cranked
what we
it
did
to
with
11
We
with
turned
him,
him
yeah,
up to
yeah.
11 instead of
There you go.
really drastically
Instead
changing
of, I'll say instead of leaning into the cowardly bluster, we leaned more into
the showmanship.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think for that, it changed kind of how he's like, that's right, he's always trying to remain in control and like knowledgeable, even though he has zero of that. But instead of being all, the whole time.
I think part of it comes down to just like talking about the business that he's in. Like going more into the minute details of the way things work instead of just broad strokes like in the original.
I remember this was a particular thing that I think you were pushing for with, and you as well. I think you were like, no, we want him to be very much like he's that celebrity guy who always name drops.
Yeah.
He's just he's a career professional.
Yeah, he's out there. He's promoting his brand.
Yeah,
exactly.
He's the only reason
he's going to talk about his movies, his action figures, his sponsors,
the people that he dines with, the people that he works with.
He honestly thinks this is Creator Clash 3 in his own head. That's what he thinks.
Yeah.
I'll go find some celebrity in the field. I don't give a shit.
Part of his brain thinks this is staged somehow.
Yes,
and that, like all of this is put together by some weird PR team.
Yeah.
Nappa probably put that in his head.
So is this like all the other things? Yes.
So like that mountain he blew up, that wasn't real. Total special effects.
Oh my
Special effects,
like,
everything.
How could a guy blow up an entire place? Like that's impossible, right? Except for those guys from outer space. And this guy apparently is from Earth. So
that's
so there you go. There you go. Aren't you from space? I'm foreign. Yes, it's true.
I am an alien, but this is not the United States where everybody can, come from nothing.
If I was allowed to vote, I would have voted for the dog.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
It just kept going non-stop.
Yep. He never stopped.
Was this the counter program they put in not to kill Goku?
What? Hello, my name is 16. May I please kill you?
Hold on. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm sad. I wish there had been a shot where I could have shown 16 standing across from them. Oh, I probably could have done that now that I think about it if I had just used... Fuck.
Oh, you can't play this game. There's always
something
something
else you could have done differently now.
There's always an edit.
That is every episode.
Perfection is the enemy of complete.
That is true. That is very much. I can speak to that. Truly, it really is. It really is.
Yeah, the Cell games have officially started.
All right.
And, like I said, just getting to Jimmy Firecracker. Like once we figured out what we were doing with him and knowing what his dynamic was going to be with Satan, and Larry being like the
third guy.
Yeah, the third guy who is honestly like, you know...
Larry is definitely going to his next job a weathered professional. He's going to be that guy who's going to be smoking in the back like, all right, let's fucking do this.
Either way, Jimmy Firecracker's on the scene. Mr. Satan might be dead. But we'll figure all that out next time.
On this thing
that we're doing.
Hey! I love that. That's a good edit. God damn, so the next one's gonna be good. Episode 58. And then I think I started doing Dragon Ball Z abridged reaction videos on episode 59. Because it was weird. I had seen it all. So I was like, why would I do reactions to things I've already watched at the time, you know? But then I feel like I missed opportunities. That's why I'm doing these creator commentaries. It's really cool to get to do a little bit of a reaction to the actual series, but then see all the behind the scenes stuff and that. And you guys seem to enjoy it. So yeah, the episode of Bardock's been added to the playlist. Okay, I'm sorry. God, someone got really angry in the comments the other day. I was just like, whoa. But yeah, playlist should be updated. Check out my Etsy shop. Go buy my t-shirt. I love this design. It's awesome. Support the channel by buying this butte that I made. Well, I didn't. I designed it. It's there. Buy it. Thanks. Cool. And thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link is in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month as well as support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. See you guys. Next time. Bye.